Hi everyone, welcome back to the Soul Star Wavelength. It's me, Nirvana. Okay, so today I have the reading for you, let's pronounce our words, enunciate, okay? The reading is, how have you transformed, and then slash, how are you transforming right now? So this should be really cool as per usual, right? So I have two artworks today for you to choose from. These were both made as draw this in your style challenges, basically. So the original artworks that I did my own version of, there by an artist called Miriam Tilson. I really love her work. And so, yeah, these are both my own versions of her pieces that I put into those competitions on Instagram. Anyway, 111 on the timer. Ha ha ha. Anyway, right. So pile number 1, we have this image here. And pile number 2 is this image here. So, yeah, see what pile or piles you're drawn to, and I'll get you there. And if anyone wants a personal reading or anything like that, then the information you need is in the description box below. All right. Hiya, pile number 1. So if you picked this image, you're in the right place. Okay, so how have you transformed, and how are you transforming right now? So first off, I'll just channel from this image for you, and then we'll get 2 rows of tarot. One for how you have transformed and one how you're currently transforming right now. But yeah, first let's take a look. What am I getting from this? Okay, so there's a lot of silver sparkles. So I would say you've definitely gotten more magical. How you've transformed is how you perceive the world has changed dramatically. You might have even developed clairvoyance, and that could be a way you've transformed. With the lotus flowers being so prevalent in this image, I feel like you have definitely been very diligent, I want to say, on your spiritual journey, your spiritual quest in this life. I mean, you are looking at tarot videos, but some people just look at them for fun, but I feel like you're more, you really strive for the highest level of consciousness at any given moment, and you're getting better and better at it, because I see it's like all these lotus flowers as moments of enlightenment that you have experienced through your own transformations. And it seems like you have had extremely dramatic transformations, going from the snake skin here with the lotus flower coming out. So I feel like you have actually gone through smear campaigns. People have tried to make you look like the villain. They've tried to make you look really bad, but your reputation has always seen you through, and you've always ended up looking better in spite of anyone's efforts to the contrary. I feel like maybe if you pick this pile, you might like Japanese horror films like The Ring or The Grudge. Anything else I can see here? I feel like as well, with all the the sparkles around, and I feel like they're almost like I'm seeing it like pollen coming out of the lotus flowers. I feel like you are spreading this higher consciousness and this enlightenment, this awareness to everyone around you, like the way that the pollen's given off. It's like you're sprinkling magic dust everywhere you go, and you're helping to raise others up into higher levels of consciousness. Because then I could see this as this one represents you, this lotus flower here, coming out of very dark and dangerous situations as well. Like, you're definitely very protected by spirit. You might have Jupiter in the 12th house or something like that, something along those lines, or Jupiter in Pisces if you pick this pile, because yeah, Pisces placements, that's like the guardian angel placement, is Jupiter in the 12th. So you definitely, whether you have it or not, you definitely have angelic protection and guidance on your side, spiritual protection and guidance on your side. But yeah, like, I'm seeing all these as like people looking to you. So if you do spread your wisdom anywhere, then it's very much appreciated, and you really are helping. You're really helping the collective, at least your own collective, and that, I mean, you cannot, yeah, like I've said before, you can't underestimate or downplay the ripple effect that you could be having. And that you are in fact having, because we all do. Like, you can't help it. If you're a conscious being, you're going to be really affecting everything around you, you know? Yeah, you're not just part of the machine. You're something that you've risen up out of it. Oh yes, you've broken a lot of cycles, because like the snake here, it could have been like the Ouroboros, you know, like the snake eating its tail, but it's not. It's like something you've broken, that cycle. And there is a name for it, the serpent that rises up out of the cycle. But I can't remember the name of it. But you can definitely look it up, because it's not just, we're not just doomed to go in the cycle forever and ever. Like there is always a way to ascend. There's always a way out. Because reality is unlimited. And I feel like you know this, because that's why the eyes here, it's like you're seeing beyond everything, you know? You might also like the games, the Silent Hill games. I feel like there's almost like a Silent Hill energy to this picture. Oh, also, I just, if you might like the soundtracks or the ambience from the Silent Hill games. My personal favorite is Silent Hill 2's soundtrack. I just think it's really beautiful. I love the ambient and liminal soundscapes. So you might actually be a fan of liminal pictures or art or anything of the sort. All right, anything else before I move on? Nope, I don't think so. I think that is great. So let's move on to your tarot. So the first deck I'm using for you guys today is the Disney Villains Tarot. Okay, so I feel like you've definitely come up against some antagonists. I mean, I was getting that from this here anyway. So this should be quite interesting to see. You've definitely like escaped some towers here with this card. There was something else I was going to say. Oh yes, just as I cut that last clip to start this next segment, I realized she reminds me a bit of Billie Eilish, or Billie Eilish. Back when she did her like, it's like the album with like, yeah, when we fall asleep, where do we go? So that album might be really meaningful to you in some way, because like she's really reminding me of her right now. So, or you might really just like Billie Eilish. There might be something about her that you really resonate with. Okay, so please, how have my pile number ones transformed? How have my pile number ones transformed? And again, after this row of tarot, we'll get a second row to clarify, well, no, not to clarify, to say how you are transforming right now. My goodness, words, huh? They can be tricky sometimes. Okay, 8 of Wands. Yeah, again, you've had multiple transformations. Very dramatic. That's another thing I was going to say. I feel like your appearance has changed dramatically. You might have had several like different, like you might be like quite a shapeshifter anyway. Maybe you're like Gemini rising or something like that. Something like, it's something mutable. You might, I feel like there is definitely quite a few mutable energies in here with the amount that you're able to shift and change appearances and everything like that. Yeah, and this would be a card of Sagittarius, so that might be a prevalent sign for you in some way. Yeah, I also think the way you communicate has definitely changed. It's the way, because interesting, because I felt Gemini with like the shifting in appearance, but then like this is like communication and it's Sagittarius energy. So they are the axis of learning. So the way that you learn, the way that you process and dissect and find it's to do with how you study and how you dissect information. It's something to do with that. It's how you learn and teach in this world has changed dramatically. Your student teacher roles, like I feel like you have a great respect for both the student and the teacher role, and you are always looking to expand your awareness and your knowledge, like, you know, the truth seeker energy of Sagittarius. There's something about your spirit as well that can never be, the word quelled came to mind, but I mean, like, it can never be held down. You know, your spirit can never be stopped with, like, because it's the vibrant pink of these lotus flowers are really standing out to me amongst the grey. Like, you really stand out in a grey world to so many people, you know. And this, like, fire, I'm just really getting, it's like you love the expansion of the mind, the truth seeker. You are a true truth seeker out there. Oh, and I heard as well, Your Word is Your Wand, which is a Florence Scovel Shinn book. You might relate, or you might get something from that book. Definitely check out Your Word is Your Wand, because I feel like these are like, each of these is like almost like an affirmation you're sending out, like, and you're, yeah, maybe some of you are into scrying as well, because this is reminding me of like something you would scry in, you know. Yeah, I feel like your magical abilities have definitely transformed. You're definitely you're definitely very powerful on that front. Yeah, absolutely. Because that's why I think people try to demonize you, is your power with words and your ability to get out of tricky situations. So people like try and trap you, but they just cannot. You're just too far ahead of them. You're too far ahead of the game. Okay, how have my pile number ones transformed in the past? Oh, we had a couple turn over here. Oh, 8 of Swords. Talk about getting out of tricky situations. And the 5 of Wands. Oh, yeah. You have dealt with some people who are jealous of your intelligence. Very jealous of your intelligence. 8 here. By the way, they when these cards fell over, they kind of fell flat onto the deck, and it was on top of the Justice card. So just know that anyone that's come against you with trying to trap you or trying to cause you conflict or strife, just know the scales of justice are definitely working in your favor, and you can ask for confirmation on that. But like, I'm telling you right now, I know for a fact, and you're destined for happiness, because people are very jealous of your you have this sort of bright star quality. I'm kind of getting there might be some Aquarians as well in here, because it's giving me the, oh, of course, like, the second star to the right shines in the night for you. Sorry for my goofy singing there, that way. But I thought it was funny. All right. Yeah, there's something in you. Even though you've transformed so much, you've kept that light and that spirit from childhood. You've kept it for yourself, and you take that magic everywhere. You might really like Peter Pan or Tinkerbell. They might mean a lot to you. Oh yeah, but yeah, talk about getting out of getting out of tricky situations. I can't believe this came up here. Like, you might have had some people who were really, really against you. People might have really wanted to X you out, or they might have just done like, they might have just had some really awful, like, at the very least, people have had very mean-spirited and malefic thoughts towards you, let's put it that way. But thankfully, you've had your own magical barrier of your own affirmations, because no one else can have any power over you unless you give it to them, right? But yeah, I feel like you've had both masculines and feminines come against you, because the poisoned apple represents the corrupted feminine. Yeah, some of you might have even had to deal with like mothers or mother figures who passed on like corrupted information to you to try and hold you back. Yeah. Yeah, there's been some... Your lights really triggered people, that's all I'm going to say. Let's get one more card for how have you transformed. You've really alchemized a lot of very intense, uncomfortable situations. Yeah, that's another reason why people are impressed and want to listen to you, because of everything you've managed to come out of, you know? Everything you've managed to come through. Even if people don't know, people can sense it. They can feel it. Okay, so I'm not going to take all these, but I am going to take a look at them and see what they are. Okay, King of Swords, just because it was Scar on the top here and then Scar's here. So the Lion King might be significant for you guys. King of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Swords, 2 of Swords. Yeah, oh, wait a minute. There's something hiding behind. It's Scar again. You really had someone, oh my gosh, you guys. The people that picked this pile, you've definitely had family members hold a grudge and like try and work against you for years and years and years, maybe up to like, maybe decades, you know. They are absolutely blocked. They're absolutely blocked, because see the 2 of Swords here? Like, they've been completely blocked. People that tried to interfere with your destiny, yeah, they've been karmically, I wouldn't want to be them, let's just say that, okay? Because like the 10 of Swords, that's overkill, right? It's some of you really need to know that like, yeah, it's definitely, it's being taken care of spiritually. That's intense. That is intense. Okay, let's get one more, please. Just for how my pile number 1s have transformed. Please, one more card. No way. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. And look what the other one is that turned out. This one. Okay. Okay. The Magician on the bottom. Dr. Facilier. I love him. I think he's so fun. Yeah. So definitely the way that you guys, you know, I've been talking about your mind the whole time, and this card represents the mind, Mercury, in the tarot. So let me see here. You've definitely overcome any and all spells that have been done against you, which could be as simple as someone thinking negative thoughts and wishing ill over your life. That's all it has to mean. For some of you, if you know that some people are into like into any kind of craft or anything like that, and you know that they've come against you, just know that you have completely overcome that, and it's they're gonna have to deal with that own energy coming back to them. Because think about what happens to him at the end of the movie. If you don't know, he gets dragged into heck, let's say. Okay, yeah. Look at this, 7 of Swords. You've really had people like plotting and planning against you. It's really messed up. It's really messed up. Like, I can't get over the sheer level of effery that people have like lobbied against you, and somehow you've like come out of it. You've come out of it this like you've come out of it this beautiful lotus here. Like out of this poisoned situation grows this lotus. I feel like you must be quite an old soul. Like, you must have really come through a lot to get to this point. But definitely, I feel like as well, you have utilized and integrated the information that you have on psychology that you've learned from dealing with these type of people, these sort of nasty people, to utilize for your own gain, you know, in like self-defense and things like that. You're able to outsmart and see beyond these people so easily now. And yeah, you've had big changes of fortune because of it. Very lucky. And funny how I mentioned Jupiter, and this is literally Jupiter's card, the Wheel of Fortune. Also, as well, anytime things look bad for you, it always turns in your favor. That's definitely a way in which you've transformed. I feel like your presence just naturally shifts and transforms any situations or dynamics or whatever you come in contact with. Have you transformed? You've definitely become more lucky, more smart, more savvy. Yeah, made me think of Captain Jack Sparrow there. So maybe you have a bit of Captain Jack Sparrow about you. Very cool. At least the OG, I'm thinking of like very first movie before he got kind of Flanderified, you know, Flanderification, is that what they call it? You know, when it's like, if you don't know what that means, it's like the term, because you know Flanders in The Simpsons, he used to be like this quite well-rounded and like lovely character, but over time he's just gotten reduced to Christian man, like staunchly Christian, or whatever. So yeah. Anyway, I'm sure I can't remember what I was talking about before that. So back we go. 8-8. Your strengths. You have become so much stronger with the lion coming up twice here as well. Lions are very significant for you, so definitely check out the lion symbolism. I feel like there's more. There's almost like something of a. It's like heavy as the head that wears the crown, since it's like royalty. Like lions are associated with royalty and nobility. So you've really been called upon this life to stand true to your nobility and your morals, and that's something that you've built up over the course of this life. Is is your strength and your own standing by your own morals and values within you. Okay. Anything else? No. Oh God, I talked a long time on that one. Okay, let's get some clarifier. Well, not clarifier. I keep going to say it because I'm just so used to saying it. But we're going to get cards on how you are transforming right now, because this is how you've transformed. This is the past. This is what you've gone through already. So let's see. Let's see what's happening right now, baby. Okay, guys, I am using the Beautiful Creatures Tarot to get your current read on how you are transforming right now as we speak, or as you listen to this reading. So yeah, and as I was doing that, I was thinking about talking about nobility and royalty with the lions, and obviously like that would be connected to your crown, the crown chakra, because kings wear crowns, and the whole point of that was to help connect them to higher wisdom, you know, higher energies, divine energies, so that they can govern or rule lands benevolently. Yes. And it made me realize that these two decks I picked out were actually very purple heavy. So definitely your crown chakra is very activated at this time. So that is something, I would say your aura is very bright. If you feel called, definitely covering your crown, wearing hats or head wraps or something like that might help if you're feeling extra sensitive or if you're out in public. Yeah, all right, let's go. How is my pile number ones? How are they transforming right now? Oh, and also, if you're enjoying it, if you're enjoying this reading, please do let me know. Give me a like, share, comment, subscribe if you like the vibes. And if you're already subscribed, I love you so much. Thank you for being here. That's my soul stars, my little community on here, you guys. Thank you for being here. Like, honestly, oh my gosh, guys, like, it means so much to me. I just love this. I just love it. I just love it on here. I'll just, you know what? Let's get back to the reading. I'll gush for ages, okay? So, how have my pile number ones, how are they changing right now? How are they transforming right now? Let's see. There we go. Ooh, okay. Have the Lovers on the bottom here, which is about making choices intuitively rather than logically. So you've definitely got that head and the heart balance, the alchemy as well, because this card represents alchemy. It's also Gemini's card, and I was talking about Gemini earlier, but also look at this. Lotus flower. And it's in a very similar place here. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, I feel like your heart has revived itself. Your heart is currently reviving itself after these failed connections here almost. Well, not failed, but like you would consider them, they weren't good connections, right? Because this came out upside down, and then it can be about working as a team. The Three of Pentacles. This is Mastership. Let me turn it around. Let me have a look. How are you, like, because I would see this here as you're not working with people that you don't have to work with, that you cannot work, you know, you're drawing the line in the sand much more, I would say. You're a lot stronger about your boundaries. You're a lot clearer about your boundaries. I feel like how you are transforming right now is you are reaching a wider audience. If you are active on social media, you are definitely reaching more people. How are you transforming right now? You might be leaving a job. You might have just left a job. And you're going into, you might be looking for a more independent or self-sufficient, self-employed role, perhaps. I feel like this could be very, very powerful for you, because like seeing this like a pearl here. Pearl of wisdom. You're definitely utilizing your wisdom a lot more. That's where you're transforming right now. Cone of Powers as well. See, look at the crowns. You're definitely receiving, a way that you're transforming right now is you are receiving even more downloads and messages from spirit, the divine, from the world around you as well. You're able to read the world so much more deeply now. You have like, I feel like you have developed knowledge of the occult to some degree, at the very least. Because these two here, like this is so, this is giving major occult vibes, this card. Yeah, I feel like this is a pile that truly is starting to understand the real power of words and the words they choose at every moment. Because that's how I feel like these two are blocking out everything else from around. And this is like the balance of the elements here with the white and red. And then in the middle, this is like your pure consciousness. So this is like almost shutting the two physical eyes, and then she would represent the third eye. And it's focusing on where you want to be on this planet, like what you want to do in the world, and like keeping that laser focus on that and shutting the door to anything else. Because that's when they say it's like, for prayer, it's like you go in the room, you shut the door, and you focus on exactly what you want, and you do not take in that which is outside of it. That is from Neville Goddard and the Bible, so have fun with that. Okay, let's get more. How are my pile number ones transforming right now? How are they transforming right now? Oh, the Chariot. Wow, this was actually on the bottom when I pulled out this deck today. I would say you are making a lot of progress. That's the way you're transforming. You're doing a lot more movement, proactive. And talk about transforming, and there's butterfly wings on the back there, and they're monarch butterflies. So there's definitely something of a, yeah, this nobility, monarchy. Like there's something elevated about you. I think it's just your light. It's your light. It's the light around your crown. And then I feel like these wings, they've come to help. This comes from all the transformations you've done in the past. All this alchemy that you did up there is giving you your wings. And now you're able to like move forward with that. Oh my gosh. And I was saying about Tinkerbell earlier. And she looks just like Tinkerbell, right? So confirmation, guys. Okay, let's get one. Let's get another one here. Also, this is the card of Cancer, and Cancer rules the family and the home. And remember, I was talking about some of you have definitely had family members that have definitely had grudges and come against you. Yeah, you've very much overcome them at this point. You're very much, you're currently moving to a much brighter, happier time in life. Or I feel like you're coming into the light more. You're going to be seen more in the world for who you really are. It's because of your I was going to say your channeling of consciousness, but it's like the way that you have trained your mind and your consciousness. Because, you know, it actually reminds me, I saw this, I was on TikTok and I saw, it was this video and it was like talking about, it was like, oh, when you're having your imaginary scenarios before bed, but you can't make them do what you want. And I was like, what? I was like, that has not happened to me since like childhood. And people in the comments were like, oh, like, I wonder why that happens or whatever. Why can't we make our brains do what we want even when we're just imagining it? And I'm like sitting there just like, it's called mental discipline. If you practiced meditation, I'm sure you would not have this problem anymore. Look, it's the magician on the bottom, by the way, as I am ranting about this. Yeah, you guys are definitely very magical who picked this pile. There's something very much like, yeah, I feel it. Definitely some people that are into their own brand of magic, of spell work in here. And I mean, because this is like the thing for me, like there's a reason why the writing words is called spelling. You know, your word is your wand. It's coming up again, so definitely check that out. Whew, okay. The hanging one, perception. Guys, and didn't I say your perception's changed? So it looks like your perception is shifting yet again, because this is like Alice here with the white rabbit, Cheshire Cat, and these playing cards here. And it's based on that like famous painting that I can't remember the name of. But yeah, so you're definitely coming into a whole new like this is really like confirming this going into a whole new like chapter here, the way it's like it's going from the darkness into the light, and it's like waking up from a dream, because like Alice wakes up from her dream obviously, and it's like it's after the pack of cards that she wakes up. Life is but a dream. I feel like you're really able to see the signs and stuff around you. Yeah, you're definitely unlocking the power of your mind, and it's making you reflect and see everything in life from a different perspective right now. You're also becoming more beautiful, by the way, since I'm using the Beautiful Creatures Tarot. That says to me that currently, right now, one of the ways you're transforming is you're becoming more beautiful. One more card, please, for how are my pile number ones transforming right now. I think you feel the connection to your spirit guides a lot more than you did in the past. You're starting to see things that are impossible as not so impossible. Look, there's even another Cheshire Cat up there. That's crazy. You're able to follow the signs. See the white rabbit here, because she follows the white rabbit into Wonderland. I feel like you are just... You're able to communicate with the universe around you so much more, and that's what's laser focusing your consciousness to help you like move forward in life now, with grace as well, with the swan here. Let's get one more card, please. How are my pile number ones transforming right now? Okay, right, they chucked out a bunch. There's 3. I'm not going to take all of these, okay, but we're going to take a look. Page of Pentacles, reliability. The World, completion. And Knight of Pentacles, servitude. All right. Virgo energy coming out here. I feel like this is like, and the fawn as well, like you're definitely coming into a place of purity. There's an offer coming in for you. One of the things that transforming right now, people see you as very profitable. There's something like very profitable about you. Maybe you'll be the face of something, maybe even if it's just your own brand of some kind, if for those of you that are going into like the self-employment route or things like that. Yeah, there's something very promising about you, and people can tell that you're yeah, reliability, like you're a sure bet basically. And with the World and servitude here, I guess I am just going to keep these because these are pretty cool. You've overcome narcissistic a moose. I'm so sorry to like to censor in such a stupid way, but you know what I mean. Because see the daffodils here, that's Narcissus, and obviously Scar is very narcissistic. So you've overcome like people coming at you, jealous and narcissistic people. Like you've remained pure in spite of it. You've kept your heart pure. Even the way she has got gloves on, like, oh my gosh, that's really speaking to me right now. Like now it's like you're protected from touching certain things now. Look, the monarch butterfly is back. I feel like you have passed on loved ones and ancestors there, very strong for you, because the monarch butterfly links to a specific person for me personally. And also I just noticed this beautiful elephant in the back, which of course links to ancestors and wisdom. Yeah. And I feel like with the croc down there, the crocodile, you've overcome a lot of these lower energies of this realm. Again, like, see this fawn, you've protected your purity, your heart, even though you might have gone through some crazy things, you never let it transform you in a negative way. You kept certain things from being destroyed within you, even if you've been through a lot of pain. It's only developed your strength, because see, now we have another big cat here, the tiger. And so that's like solar and lunar, because like lions are solar and then the tigers are lunar hunters. So you've developed a great balance as well. Okay, you know what, I'll just take them then, I'll put them there. Alrighty, so, okay. I'll get one final card, I think, just to close out the reading. Alrighty guys, I'm going to get you a card from my hand-drawn deck just to finish off. Isn't it funny that Jax is on the top here with like him being like magician coded for me, and also purple. So purple is definitely a power color for you guys here. Magician energy is so strong for you, so you might want to study the hermetic principles of the universe to help you utilize the power of your mind and in moving forward. I've already mentioned your word is your wand. Maybe psycho-cybernetics would be a good thing to check out as well. Anyway, let's see. Can I get one final card just to sum up this reading for how my pile number ones have transformed then and now? Just to close out the reading, any final advice, wonderful things to say? Let me see. Thank you so much again for being here. I really appreciate you. I hope you're having a wonderful time wherever you are. I hope something wonderful happens to you after this reading. Oh, and she came out. It's Ragatha, guys. Ragatha, huh? All right. On the bottom, we have the crystal ball. Even more confirmation of your amazing ability to, your clairvoyance, basically, your spiritual senses, very strong in this group. Because look, like, these are very crystal ball-y, are they not? Crystal ball-y. All right, okay, on to Ragatha. So I would say you have overcome, you know what's crazy actually? Because I talked about you might have overcome an abusive mother or mother figure. Ragatha literally has an abusive mother. Like, that's her character background. Like, she had an abusive mother in her time before the circus. Yes, and see the two different eyes here. So that can point to two things. One of them is clairvoyance, the spiritual sight, being able to see beyond the veil and see what others cannot. It can also conversely mean people not being able to see from your point of view, feeling outcast. So I think, oh, for some reason that makes me think of the band Outcast now. So that band might be significant to you. I feel like this is like the big shift that's happened for you, is you've gone from being outcast for your abilities and your light and everything, and you've gone through such trials, but now you're being celebrated for the things that once you were outcast for, and people are appreciating and loving these things about you, and you're being held in high regard for it. Because even look, the blues are matching up here, and light blue is a very spiritual color. It's linked to Our Lady, so that might be a very important, in fact that would be great for anyone who has experienced a mother figure who was cruel to them in any way, connecting to Mother Mary or even Isis from ancient Egypt. Any of those powerful mother figures, even Kali Ma, can be very healing for people. And anyone that's gone through painful like situations where others have put you through pain and misery, Kali Ma can very much help to transmute that energy for you, and I speak from experience. So anything else for that? Now, you've definitely healed any people-pleasing tendencies that you have had in the past. All right. Okay. Raggedy Ann might be significant for you in some way as well. So I am going to leave it there. I'm going to trust I said everything I need to say. And yeah, I hope the absolute best for you who picked this pile. If you did pick this pile, leave me a little butterfly emoji, or a flower, butterfly and a flower if you like, if you want to be fancy about it. It's because of all these beautiful flowers here as well, and then obviously the butterflies were quite strong. So yeah, if you stayed this far, leave me that, and I wish you all the best. I hope all the good things you give return to you tenfold, and yeah, all the best. Goodbye. Hi there, pile number two. Two. All right. So if you pick this image, you're in the right place on how have you transformed, and then how are you transforming now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to channel off this image, and then I'll get one row of tarot for how you have transformed, and then I'll get another row for how you are transforming right now. Yes, because we are in the eternal transformation and ascension of ourselves, right? That's what we should hope. I would hope. Anyway, so this image right here, this one, I was one of the winners with this image, with this particular draw this in your style. I was really happy about that, obviously. The forest fire here. Okay, so immediately, I'm getting quite a bit. Bambi might be a significant film for you, you know, with the deer, the Walt Disney one. If not, you might want to check it out. I'll just say as well, this the way the hand is and everything, like it kind of reminds me of Voldemort, so Harry Potter might be significant to you. You are definitely someone who's not afraid to go scorched earth on people who wrong you. Good on you as far as I'm concerned. Okay. Wow. You know, you're someone that I would say you can be very intimidating and quite scary to people that wrong you, for sure. People don't know what they're messing with, because you're the sort of person that if someone wrongs you and they show you that they are not to be trusted and that you need to get away from them, you will show them just how much they did not understand you at all. People would have to be pretty dumb to come against you, or at least very misguided. You might have prevalent, this is definitely a prevalent like 8th house energy pile. You might have Scorpio rising, or your sun might be in the 8th house. Because this is like, you have the effect of like the tower energy. When you go into places, you will absolutely unearth and reveal things that need to collapse, and things will naturally collapse around you that are not built with integrity. Things that needed to be destroyed will be destroyed. But it's not something that like you even necessarily set about to do. This just naturally happens in your aura, I feel like. What else? Obviously, you might have strong fire placements. It's Scorpio energy, very, very strong in this pile, and also fire placements, obviously, because like they're literally on fire. Maybe even Capricorn for the structures. But there's something radical about you as well. There's something very, very radical and very deep about you. The witness. It's because you, I feel like whoever picked this pile, you guys who picked this pile, you understand that you are observer consciousness. You have connected to the I am within, and so you're able, you see this human incarnation as just like your avatar, and you're able to like use it as you will to whatever effect. Like you've overcome some extreme darkness. You've integrated extreme darkness within yourself, and that's given you a lot of power and energy. Black snake. You are probably really connected to snakes. You may have a snake totem. Definitely check that out. Yeah, you might have a connection to Lilith if you pick this pile. This is definitely an underworld heavy pile. Anything else? Because there's something very like as intense as this image is, there's something very almost caring and loving about it too, the way that they're carrying the firewood. I think the original image that this is a draw this in your style of was called kindling. So it's like, as much as this stuff is happening and it's being cleared away, all this devastation happening behind, but you're picking up the pieces to help rebuild. So I'm not really getting malicious energy, but it is, if malicious energy comes against you, it will be destroyed, basically. That's the vibe I get from this. I just saw like that clip, and obviously it's a Batman joke, from Mulan, where the guys are like, who are you? Or what are you? To Mushu, and he's like, your worst nightmare. Like, but it's really like Mushu's like super fun and all that all the time, and that he's like, yeah, you know, it's Eddie Murphy, so it's super fun and happy, like funny character, you know, so that's probably what you're like. But then it's like, if you need to bring out this like intense energy, like how deeply you've met yourself in the depths of who you are. You are someone that loves psychology. I can tell you love psychology, and you love reading people, and you're very, very good at reading people, definitely. Yeah, I do feel a deep compassion in you as well. I feel like you do want the best for the world. But how are you transformed? I feel like even your face could look different, actually. I feel like your facial structure has changed. You might have gained or lost a certain amount of weight, and that's changed like the shape and like pallor of your face, I heard. So you might have like, your cheeks might be like more rosy or full of life, whereas like before you might have been very pale. You are currently transforming a lot as we speak. I feel like if you are working out right now, your body is definitely transforming a lot. And we'll get more on this as we pull tarot cards later. But you're someone who really embraces transformation and change in this pile. You are not afraid of the fires of transformation. The Phoenix is definitely a totem for you. All right. I have talked a lot on this. Oh my gosh. Jeez. Okay. We shall move on to tarot. I'm using the Horror Tarot for you guys. As I pull it out, the Emperor is on the bottom. So, yeah, like he's kind of, his eyes are kind of matching up to me there. Like, you definitely have a mastermind type energy. You have a really strong control over your own psyche and your life. So I feel like you have been, people have tried to oppress you, definitely. And since he's like a vampire here, he's like Dracula, definitely the pile that's had to overcome energy vampires. People that have wanted to feed off of you in whatever way, maybe even financially, emotionally, spiritually, you name it. That's why you've developed such an intense defense mechanism here. I totally understand. How have my pile number 2s transformed? Two of Cups. Yeah, I get the feeling some of you were in very toxic relationships. So you've definitely left behind toxic relationships, because he looks like the Emperor, right? I think it is basically literally him. So yeah, any of you that you've definitely overcome. I feel like the vast majority of people that have picked this pile were definitely in a toxic romantic relationship at one point. Oofed. And I think for the majority of you, this is what taught you to respect, value your own perception over anyone else's. to never doubt your own perception, because you probably went through a lot of gaslighting in that relationship, a lot of manipulation. I'm sorry for what your heart has been through, okay? I really must say, yeah, look, 9 of Wands on the bottom, Wounded Warrior. You came back from you came back from things that people would not expect. Dang. Look, and like her hands, they match up with these ones. Oh my gosh. I feel like somehow you got your revenge, right? You got your retribution from what has happened to you, whether you know about it or not. Gosh, oh my gosh, it's so heavy. Okay, let's keep going. No wonder you guys have such an intense image, like, and no wonder you've met yourself that deeply and that you've connected to the I am within you. Listen, transmuting these types of experiences, few things will give you more power. How have my pile number 2s transformed? Please tell me how my pile number 2s have transformed. Page of Pentacles. You've overcome all your fears. Yeah, you've overcome your fears. See, like the monsters under the bed here. I think you used to be very haunted. Gosh. Because see, even look, these like spilled cups here, and it kind of gives a poisonous vibe, and then there's a cup over there. I feel like, God, oh, you've had people like just, it feels like long term. It feels like very long term, the situations that you went through that were very, very heavy and harsh. And there was something very, I feel like this group has faced evil. I'm really not being dramatic about it. I want to say it clear. You've faced off against some very malevolent energy here that was targeting you. But now you are scarier to those type of people than they could ever be to you. And so because of the level that you've met yourself and like how much you have transformed from that, I really want to give you props here. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles. Now you haunt them. Now you haunt them. How's that? How's that for... I don't even know. How's that for you? There we go. The Hermit. Yeah, you probably had to take time in seclusion after this. Oh, some of y'all really might have CPTSD that picked this pile. I'm so sorry if you do. You probably had agoraphobia afterwards and you probably didn't want to leave your house. God. Snow White, the story of Snow White might be significant to you. Cabin in the Woods might be a film that you like. You, the way you've transformed is you've overcome isolation. So I feel like a lot of you that picked this, like you might have self-isolated afterwards, after coming through this sort of stuff here. But also I feel like you were isolated on purpose by jealous and what's the word? Controlling people. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Woo. Okay, but yeah, look, see, look, you're leaving that behind. You're leaving it behind. Let's get one more here. How have my pile number 2s transformed? Okay, look at this. So like the way this one landed, so that's 8 of Swords. So we'll pull that up. And then what is the one that landed here? Queen of Cups. The Magician on the bottom. Okay, so Magician on the bottom, you've definitely overcome manipulative people and places. And now you are quite the scientist in your own way. I feel like you definitely dive deep into psychology to help understand what happened to you. because you were never going to let anything like that happen to you again, at least not to the same degree. You know, sometimes we can't help if we run into someone. Well, I don't want to put that limiting belief out there, but you know, if it does happen where you do happen to run into someone who has some of the same qualities as like you know, whatever you went through back here as the person who did that, then you can definitely, you understand it and you see through it. See the Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde vibe here I'm getting? Yeah, interesting. So two sides. So you've met people that are like very good at masking, very good at hiding their true self. And that's, you utilize that energy in a positive way where you are your true self, you are loving, you are compassionate, you want the best for the world. You want to enjoy life, right? But if need be, then you can come into this like powerful energy. It reminds me of archangels. You might want to work with the archangels. Archangel Michael, for some reason Archangel Chamuel's coming up, Archangel Raphael for healing the heart, Archangel Ariel, Lion of God, Archangel Metatron can help with your mind as well. Okay, so I just felt the need to name them off there, so hopefully that will be of some help to you. You really are, I feel like you're starting to experiment more with life again, starting to do more with life. Yeah, the world, it's like the end of a big cycle for you. You've overcome some immensely bad energies. Like, look, oh my gosh, is the Empress under that? Like, oh my gosh. Some of you all like might have even had experience with like a cult or a cult like mentality with people. Like this is like really intense, this pile. So like if it's not resonating, maybe check out pile number 1. It might have more for you, but like this is for like people that have been through some intense stuff, which I mean, I guess you could tell from like this picture it was going to be quite anyway. 8 of Swords here. You learned how to get yourself out of seemingly impossible situations, because if you look, she's got a little dagger back there, so she's going to be able to cut herself free. So in spite of crazy odds, and you were probably terrified, you know, when you were going through some of this stuff, but you always had an ace up your sleeve, you know, you always had something to get you out of things. And it was, I feel like in your pure heart. Because see, and like if you look at these two figures here, so it's almost like she's really pale and like desaturated, but then here like her hair has more saturation, it's more red, there's more life to her, and even in her skin is like more of a rich tone. So it's like you've been freeing yourself from all the fears that come from like when you have such like awful experiences with other people, when they purposefully do things to you to try and hurt you, but then they hide it and they pretend that they love you and stuff like that. Like, yeah, you've really overcome, you're really overcoming all these fears, and you're cutting yourself free. You're through your self-introspection. That's how you have transformed. You've really healed yourself from major trauma, and you're making it so that you can enjoy life again. See, the Queen of Cups here is about feeling and nurturing, and wine, it's enjoying life, and it's kind of integrating everything from what you went through so that you are a more powerful and whole being because of it. And like even then, like her skin's even richer, it's darker toned, earth toned, and like her hair has even more life in it now. So it's like you have not become the thing that hurt you, but you have actually become more powerful because of it, and in spite of it, in spite of them trying to tear you down. All right, I'm going to move on to the next row to see how you are transforming right now, which would be quite nice. Because like I would want to leave stuff like this in the past. Oh my gosh, bless you so much. I'm just gonna give you a little extra cleanse and blessing here for anything that you've gone through. You did not deserve it. It was not fair. It was not right. but you are doing so much better now. Everything will be so much better than you ever could have dreamed. Life is going to be so much better for you moving forward. I promise you that. Okay. Sending you so much love. Okay, let's get your next row. Alrighty, guys. And now I'm using the Gilded Tarot to get your cards on how you have transformed, how you are transforming right now. I got distracted because seeing Judgment on the bottom here. So Archangel Gabriel is really strong. So divine messages are coming to you right now. This is confirmation that you are ascending, because like Judgment is about the rapture basically, which is really funny. With, I don't know, there was a bunch of stuff going around about that. Honestly, I don't even want to know about it, man. But yes. Yeah. Okay, let's do it. Yeah. Let's see how things are changing now, and let's focus on the positive and on the wonderful things that are happening to you right now. So, how are my pile number 2s transforming right now? How are my pile number 2s transforming right now? How are my pile number 2s transforming right now? I think this pile is really good at giving themselves therapy as well. Yeah, that would go with Capricorn energy. Oh, dear. 7 of Swords. Yeah. See, there's something about you taking the energy that was, that type of tricky energy that was levied against you. Yep. And learning from it. Like, you're very formidable now. You're very, very powerful in your own right here. Let's get some more here. How have my pile number 2s transformed? How are they transforming right now? Gosh, the sentences in this one have been like so hard for me for some reason. 2 of Pentacles under this Page of Pentacles. Yeah. And look, a dolphin down here. And there's a little Siamese cat. So Siamese cats might be relevant for you. And also we have the dolphin. So that is, they're connected with joy and love, playfulness, telepathy actually as well, like their sonar capabilities. Very, very good, intelligent communicators. So this is all the stuff that's coming in for you. See the ship coming in for you in the back? Because you've gotten so good at juggling your practical tasks, you know, your everyday things that you have to do, like work and home and all those sort of things. Like, you've gotten so good at balancing them. There's so many good blessings coming in for you, because the Page of Pentacles is like a tangible thing coming in, like, or it could be a message, but it's like usually like a job offer or something like that. So you might actually have a way that you could be transforming is that there could be like an offer coming in for you that allows you to move in some way. As with the ship coming in here, I feel like there's good opportunities coming in for you because of how well you have balanced everything. And this is a card of Capricorn as well, funnily enough. There is beautiful connections coming in for you too that will be very healing, because dolphins are very, very healing too. Yeah. And look, what's on the bottom? Page of Pentacles. Like, look at the difference. This Page of Pentacles is what you experienced in the past. This is the new Page of Pentacles energy for you. You know, the Pentacles in this actually look like chocolate frog cards a little bit. So that's more Harry Potter energy. Must be significant in some way for you. Or at least for some people that are watching this. If it's not you, don't worry about it. Peacock energy too. Yeah, I feel like you can discern when someone's just sort of flashy or when they have real substance, because you're able to like see beyond just like illusions and like glamour and stuff like that because of like the things you've been through. Because like the person that, or people that put you through certain things, they were probably quite charismatic in some way for them to be able to pull off whatever they pulled off for a while, you know. But now you like, there's like this just like a lovely fresh start energy for you here. Yeah, it's a very clean energy right now. How have my pile number twos transformed? How are they transforming right now? I keep saying it. I keep saying it. Like, why does it keep going to the past? I keep saying it. Maybe you're doing a lot of self-reflection right now. So maybe you're really taking stock of how much you have changed and how much further you are on in life after everything that you've gone through. And that's helping you to understand a lot. It's helping you to strategize and make new plans. And it's helping you to balance everything that you have going. And that actually, and the more you like reflect on and are grateful for everything that, not grateful for things that happen necessarily, but like you're grateful for being where you are today, for everything you've overcome, being grateful that you have these like blessings to balance. Like if you have got a job, or if you've got like a good home, you know, you've got home, you've got food. I feel like this act of gratitude is it's transforming your life in a big way, because it's bringing in really big blessings for you. And see, there's like the moon in the back, so it's like you can't see just how good it is. It's about to get for you. But you will get a message. There's definitely a message coming in for you quite fast as well, because look, it's the Knight of Wands on the bottom. You're going to get a message, definitely a positive message coming in about some sort of opportunity for something. It'll be different for all of you. Okay, so how are they transforming right now? How are my pile number twos transforming right now? The Wheel of Fortune under the Hermit. See? Talk about, that's brilliant. And look, it's Judgment on the bottom again, because look, this is like divine intervention. This is divine judgment, that you deserve this shift in energy. Gosh, I heard like the gods smile upon you. Look, in 9-10 as well. So this is like a very nice sequence. This is a very nice sequence. I also noticed 2-2 here. 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 2-2. And twos are all about balance and harmony. So that's definitely something that you have transformed a lot, as you've become a lot more balanced and harmonious within and without. And that's bringing in so many blessings for you. This is Jupiter's card. So definitely check out videos with Jupiter's frequency in them. It might help you to welcome in blessings even more, and think about all the things you would love in your life. Things aren't going to be stuck for you anymore. You're going to come out of this period of self-reflection and finding the light within you, and then it just feels like this burst of joy and love and luck and life, which goes with the dolphin. Definitely check out the dolphin spirit animal. I feel like it's because this dolphin is the messenger to me, and it's pointing the way to the Jupiter card here. How are they transforming right now, eh? My pile number 2. Oh my goodness, this card just jumped in my hand. Guys, it fell on the floor and then it jumped out my hand. Judgment. You are being raised out of... your life's about to look very, very different. Like, I feel like everything is transforming for you right now. Like, you're in a major transformation right now. Your life is not going to look the same. Especially, see, like, a year from now. You're going to be doing another self-reflection and being like, wow, I cannot believe all this happened. Look, 10 of Cups on the bottom as I'm saying that. This is like complete emotional fulfillment. Happy life, happy family. Oh my gosh. There is so much wonderful things coming in for you. Like, you cannot see it yet, but just keep on being thankful for the little things, the little blessings, and trust me, like there's something really big happening for you right now. I get one more card on how my pile number 2s are transforming right now. 10 of Swords. Oh my god. Yeah, it's done. This is the complete end. This is a whole new thing. Look, and the Ace of Wands on the bottom. And that looks like Jupiter as well. It could be Mars, I guess, but it looks like Jupiter because of the eye. There is a definite, your luck is transforming right now as we speak. I feel like you're ready to leave behind any of these past traumas, these past betrayals. Yeah, you're ready to leave them behind. The universe and your spirit guides, the seraphim here. Like, they want to raise you up. They want you to be in this new space now. Like, they really, they're recognizing your work that you've done to shift yourself, and they're very impressed, is what I hear. Yeah, there's something very reliable coming in for you. This is like, you've been working slowly and steadily on everything, on what you want, and on it's like on getting the life that you're meant for, you know. This like this is like, this is going from like hell to heaven, basically. It's a lot to heal from, but I hope you can see it too. I hope you can see this, like you've really overcome, like, and you've overcome any self-sabotaging behaviors you might have had as well. Because that's how I can feel with this Queen of Cups and then the Ten of Swords. Because like, this could be like an overindulgence. It could be seen like, as in the past you might have, like, you know, been a bit too reckless or something, you know, or you might have just unconsciously self-sabotaged in certain patterns of behavior. Like, I don't know, there's so many self-sabotaging ways you can come up with, but those are dead and gone. Those are over. And now you're so much more balanced and harmonious, and the wheel is turning in your favor because of that. You're being raised up. All right, so let's get one final card to finish off this reading for you. Okay, guys, I'll be pulling a card for you from my little hand-drawn deck here. If this reading has resonated at all, please do give me a like, share, comment, subscribe. Let me know. This has been a heavy one. It's not been the easiest, but it, like, I hope you can just see how golden your future really is, how beautiful it is. It's not for nothing, you know, everything you've gone through. Like, it's made your soul brighter somehow. You've become brighter and more beautiful because of everything you've come through. Your luck is transformed. Your power, your personal power, has transformed. Your ability to overcome any situation, like, you know, something that's transformed in you. You're leaving behind your trauma. You are truly healing some deep trauma that you thought you might never ever get over. Like, honestly, I feel it. You can even affirm, like, I don't even feel my trauma anymore, or something like that. Come up with whatever affirmation you want, and then just like, try it out, try saying it, see what it feels like. What would it feel like if you were not burdened by the past anymore? How would it feel to be completely free and to be aligned with everything you want? How would that feel? And just meditate on that feeling every day. And, you know, like with the unicorn on the bottom here, it's going to help you reach beautiful, high vibrational places that most could only ever dream about. So yeah, one final card for my pile number 2s today on how they have transformed and how they are transforming right now on Phoenix. Please, any final confirmations, advice, helpful messages, anything at all. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Wow. Yeah, guys, it's been a big one. Please, can I get one for my pile number 2s? Just a final card for them so I can give them a final message. Ooh, well, Ragatha wanted to come out again nearly there, but she came out in the last pile, so definitely check that out if you feel called. I'm going to shuffle so you get a unique one. Mad Hatter's hat and the mushroom at the bottom. Look at this. You are coming into your authentic self and your creativity. You're about to like have so much more creativity again in your life. I feel like, ooh, doing things that you loved as a child would be great here. Just having fun. And look, the peacock feather again. Very interesting. Peacock feathers might be helpful for you. You might want to use them in some sort of art project, or you might just want to have them around your house or have that pattern. It might help your mind. It might calm your mind somewhat. But see, look, you are definitely having like a perception, mind, consciousness expansion with the mushroom on the bottom here. That's going with this Wheel of Fortune. It's going to be, look, this is all golden as well, this mushroom. It's just like there's golden things ahead for you. You might want to wear gold. That might be a really great, precious metal for you to work with to help heal I feel like your solar plexus chakra is the most important chakra for you, and your heart chakra here with all the green too. But your solar plexus, that was the most affected by everything you went through, because that's like your confidence and your source energy, your ability to shine comes from there. And you deserve to shine. You deserve to take up the space in the world, because even like think about Jupiter, he's the biggest planet, right? So you want to be able to expand and take up space to be who you're truly meant to be. You know, you don't want to let the bad guys win, right? We want to like expand and like for people to see us who are meant to see us. Yes, your uniqueness, you're going to be coming back to yourself and finding pieces of yourself that you abandoned out of fear and from like the need for survival, basically. Because you probably had to walk on eggshells around a lot of people in the past, but like now, because you've freeing yourself and you freed yourself from these people and places, situations, things that would make you feel like that, now you're getting to like you got to, this is about your authentic expression, finding like what makes you happy. Like this is about eccentricity and everything like that. You want to like really enjoy life, you know. Because I know for me, like, I'm just starting to, like, really embrace more of the things that I like again. Like, even if, like, because it's that thing, like, I am cringe, but I am free, you know? Because that's why I'm starting to use, like, you know, like, the anime stuff and, like, Amazing Digital Circus. Like, I wanted to incorporate them into, like, in video games, like, because I don't think they're cringe, personally. Like, but, like, I'm sure, like, a lot of people do think, like, you know, like Sonic the Hedgehog or whatever. Well, he's pretty cool now, but like, you know, these things go through cycles. Like, that's why it doesn't matter what other people think. It's does it make you happy? Because there's other people who it will make happy too. And so you should, you know, embrace that. Embrace these parts of you that are like, because that's what makes you so beautiful. Like your uniqueness, the weirdness, that's what makes you you. But I wanted to use these things in my channel so that people could feel like if it resonates for them too, if that piece of art or that, you know, that franchise, you know, if they connect to it in a deep way like I do, then they'll probably find like themselves feeling at home here, and they'll probably feel like welcomed, and they're not gonna, you know, like it's so important. Like, you know, I feel like I've been going off on a bit of a tangent here, but basically you're really coming into yourself. This next how you're transforming right now, you're becoming more you. You're becoming more eccentric, more weird and wonderful than ever before. You know, actually, I just thought of the Joker quote, whatever doesn't kill you simply makes you stranger. Okay. So yeah, like that's like the thing. I feel like you are a master alchemist at that, and you have become like so weirdly wonderful. And yeah, the universe loves authenticity, and that's exactly what you're going to be doing. You're going to be embodying more and more and more without fear, because you've already faced the worst of it. You've already faced the worst. Nothing can affect you in that way again. No one can ever steal this from you. No one can ever steal who you are and your light from you. Never again. And this energy, this like weird, wonderful, eccentric energy that you're going to be giving out all the time now, that's what's changing your fortune. That's what's connecting to like-minded people that like resonate with you and the things you like. And that's what's raising you all up, and you're getting to leave behind these old, you know, traumatic events, things like that, these sad times in life. Like we don't ever need to worry about them anymore, because we're living in such a higher and more fun and free place. Just the way that you know, life should be. You know, I just also heard a very merry on birthday in my head, like a very merry on birthday to you. So, you know, celebrate every day. If you feeling down, like, you know what, why not like just like take the day and celebrate it, because it's your own birthday. Most likely, anyway. So, yeah. Okay, I am going to trust that I said everything I need to say. Oh boy, that was a big one, guys. So if you got to the end of this pile, leave me a little top hat emoji or a peacock or both if you want to be extra cool. I am sending you so much love. May all the good you give return to you tenfold. All right. So much golden times ahead for you, my friend. All right, I'm sending you so much love. All the best. Take care. Goodbye.